It's Katie Lee, and this is Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast, a replay of today's full show. Z103, it is Katie Lee. This is a PSA for everybody, okay? I feel like everybody needs to know this. Freaking Girl Scout cookies are back, and man, did they give me good over the weekend. And the thing about it is that I need to go back and find more. Because the peanut butter patties, I've never had the peanut butter patties before. They are delicious. Oh my goodness gracious. I think I finished that box really, really fast. I'm not even going to think about how many grams of sugar and calories that I consumed in one sitting because those were so friggin' amazing. So, just letting everybody know so you don't get caught like I did. The Girl Scout cookies are back and they're amazing. And I feel guilty, but not that guilty. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your 2 o'clock tea for you today. All right, Harry Styles is returning to Saturday Night Live on March 14th as both a host and a musical guest, and he's going to be promoting his upcoming album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. Due March 6th, and then this marks his second time doing the dual role, previously in 2019. And follows his Album of the Year presentation at the 2026 Grammys. So that's cool. And then at the 2026, I don't know how to say this, the BAFTA Film Awards, Ryan Coogler's Sinners became the most awarded film ever by a Black director, winning Best Original Score, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actress. And then, he's making history in the screenplay category. That's cool. Congratulations. Let's see. British actor Robert Aramaeus he won Best Actor for I Swear over like the big ones we thought were going to win. Leonardo DiCaprio, Timothée Chalamet, Michael B. Jordan. But anyways, Jessie Buckley won Best Actress for Hamnet. And One Battle After Another was the night's biggest winner overall. Now, this one is exciting because Winona Ryder is set to join the cast of Netflix's Wednesday Season 3. I'm excited to see her in season 3 of that. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Coming up, we got new things coming out today, I think. You got Paradise and The Voice return for new seasons. And where was I just looking? Oh, this one. Sony Pictures Animation's GOAT overtook Wuthering Heights at the North American box office over the weekend. So that's cool. Anyways, that's kind of all I have right now for your 2 o'clock tea on Z103. Guys, it's finally happening. Alex Warren just said that he's finally giving us Fever Dream in 3 days. So I don't know about you, but I literally have it marked on my calendar because it's been stuck in my head for the longest time. I love that song, and I haven't even listened to the entire thing yet, but I can't wait. 3 days. Z103, it is Katie Lee. Found this story at eastidahonews.com. It was a big week for local athletes. So, the Malad Dragons, Bear Lake Bears, and Pocatello Thunder, they all brought home state championship trophies at last week's girls basketball tournaments. Several other districts, 5 to 6 teams also finished strong, including Rigby, Sugar Salem, Ryrie, and Butte County. Meanwhile, at Idaho State University's ICCU Dome, top athletes from across the country competed in the Simplot Games, and 2 local competitors came out on top in their events. So, it was a big week for wins for Southeast Idaho sports. If you want the full story on all of the athletes, go to eastidahonews.com. All right. Thankfully, we have the nice weather back. We had that little scare of actual winter for a little bit, but from what I can see coming up, we're going to be back in the high 50s, and thank goodness, because I wasn't ready for actual winter. I was just hoping that it was just a little psych. Z103, it is Katie Lee. So over the weekend, I was a very nice sister, and I was a dog sitter for my sister. And that left me with 3 dogs for the weekend. And from this weekend, I have established that I don't think Nix wants a sibling. Because I genuinely have been thinking about getting her a sibling because, she's alone most of the day. I mean, she hangs out with my parents a bunch, but I think she would be really happy if she had somebody to hang out with all day. But after this one, and maybe it was just because it was the dogs, They were all good to each other. They were all well behaved. But the oldest dog, he's about 8 years old, 8 or 9 years old, and me and him have a connection before I got Nix. Spent a lot of time with him. And so he's like semi-protective over me. And so him and Nix battle each other for my attention, my space all the time. And Nix knows that I have a bubble and she tries to push him out of my bubble. She's just like, get out. But the entire weekend, her and him were fighting over the comfy spots. And then we call him Rat Dog. He's just like a small little, well, I don't really know what he is. He's just a really small dog. He's like a purse dog. Anyways, he spent half the time hiding from Nix because Nix likes to bully him, pounce on him a little bit. So, like I said, it was a good weekend. They had fun still. I just probably made it sound like it wasn't very fun, but we all had a blast playing fetch, trying treats, taught the dog some new tricks with treats, having to clean up puke from the little rat dog. But yeah, I don't think we'll be getting Nix another dog anytime soon because that was enough for me. That was enough. I can't deal with the amount of hair that she sheds. Having 2 dogs shedding, I'm going to need like 4 Roombas going around my house. My house isn't even that big. Quick little heads up. If you are trying to reach your protein goals every day, and you're kind of new to the protein game, I'm just saying if the front label of something says protein, it probably doesn't have the greatest amount of protein in it, okay? So like protein Pop-Tarts, no, put them back. Do not do it. You need to look on the, the nutrition facts and look on it and see if it has, I don't know, say it has 200 calories and then it only has maybe 10 grams of protein. Absolutely not, okay? I have a Built Puff Bar that's only like 160 calories for 15, 16 grams of protein. Now that's more we like it. So something around that. Just letting you know. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I have your heart-to-heart for you today. So the one thing that I love is when I see people post whatever they want on social media. Like, yes, please give me all of the weird and random thoughts that you have. Okay? Social media is so freaking filtered and polished and curated, and it's borderline chaotic and insane. Okay? Everybody's brand building. They have an aesthetic. They're pretending like they don't have cereal for dinner sometimes. Everybody does, even if it's like a healthy cereal. So basically, when somebody just posts without overthinking, without trying to impress or become an influencer, it's even better. It's my absolute favorite. Those kind of people actually become influencers because they're real. Anyways, basically what I'm saying, post the weird, post the chaotic, post the cringy, post the bad angle, the niche obsession or whatever. Just stop acting like everybody's just trying to be, a page in the museum? I know that's probably really cringy to say too, but also at the same time, I don't really care. Be cringe, be chaotic, be just a real human being. I'm tired of social media being completely fake. So, if you're going to post something real. The end. Z103, it is Katie Lee. You want to know the coolest thing about being the sibling in the family that loves old things? When your mom goes through her basement and finds a bunch of your grandma's stuff that matches your house decor, dude, my mom found the coolest little mid-century modern clock. Definitely needs some tender loving care. I gotta figure out how to get rust off of the wire without taking off the brass finishing. But literally, it is the coolest clock in the world. It's a brand name too. I don't think it's worth any money, but it matches my house perfectly. Perfectly. I asked my grandma where it came from. She's like, I don't know. I got it somewhere. It wasn't anything special. I was like, cool. It's going on my wall. I don't think it works though. So if anybody knows how to get rust off of wire without taking off the finish, let me know. 208-524-1033. I'm telling you, it's like one of those really cool sunburst clocks that you see on Facebook Marketplace. But it's so cool. It came from the basement. I'm just like, what else is down there? I need to go shopping in my mom's basement now. Z103, it is Katie Lee, and I got your daily dummy for today. We're going back to Florida for our dummy. This is something. 26-year-old guy allegedly tried to break into a van that he thought he could steal and ended up getting stuck inside of it. So there's a video from a Ring camera that shows him walking up to the truck. He hops in, and then The owner locked the doors while he was squeezing himself in, and then rather than walking away, the guy started kicking and screaming the doors, trying to get out, still locked inside the van that he was trying to steal. And then the neighbors heard the commotion. Police were called. Officers found him shouting and struggling, trapped within his own bad decision. And so he is now facing charges of burglary and criminal mischief and is likely going to be the laugh of the jail cells because he got stuck inside the vehicle he was trying to steal. Anyways, maybe have a better exit strategy for those kinds of things. That's hilarious. Okay, Zara Larsson, Midnight Sun, the one song that gets stuck in my head every single time I listen to it, but it's still great. So with that, I'm leaving for the day. Y'all stay safe, stay legit, be awesome, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye. Thanks for listening to Katie Lee on Z103, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Katie Lee on Z103 is hosted by Katie Lee and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.